Yes, good day. My name is Dan Barrett, and I am the president of the Union of National Defence Employees, Local 625, which is in Toronto. And today I'm speaking to you about National Public Service Week, which this year runs from the 15th to the 21st of June. Um, National Public Service Week comes from a piece of legislation enacted in 1992 uh, called the Serving Canadians Better Act, in which the third week of June is set aside to uh, recognize the value of public service as well as the contributions made by public servants in the delivery of the responsibilities and duties in the administration of the government. It provides an opportunity for management to internally recognize the contributions of employees and as well as raise awareness for Canadians and better partner with the communities in which we work, as well as some of the partners and stakeholders that our different departments uh, you know, work with. So, um, in February of 2014, the National Board of Directors debated whether or not, again, to boycott the National Public Service Week as it has for the last couple of years, and it did in fact vote to boycott it again the National Public Service Week. On the 5th of March, the president of the PSAC released an executive order in which he speaks to the importance of, again, public service and the um, acknowledgement of how the public servants actually contribute to the Canadian society. However, she also speaks to a current climate of distrust within the government and as well as a uh, ongoing assaults of the government against public servants. Um, Notably, in the EXO, she speaks to a recent development within collective bargaining in which the employer has stated that it will eliminate the current sick leave benefit. Or so, um, under these conditions, the president of PSAC has indicated that the relevance of the National Public Service Week this year um, has been essentially eliminated. So, or rather, that the relevance is non-existent. So, um, that being said, at least from the employer's side, locals are still encouraged to, you know, do their own National Public Service Week event. So, on the 16th, our local is putting together a lunch and learn activity. So hopefully you'll be able to join us for lunch, and hopefully some of you folks will be watching this video at that time. To provide some content and context and implication, I'm going to give you my version of the National Public Service Week's motto, which is proudly serving Canadians. So, what pride means to me. So, pride's kind of an interesting word. It has some negative connotations. Um, pride coming before the fall, um, and but regardless, there's a lot of words that have negative connotations these days, like duty and even service itself. There are folks that take exception to that phrase. I'm not one of those folks, though. I actually believe in serving the public, and I believe service is an honorable and useful sort of activity within our society. So, for me, P in Pride stands for productivity, and I as am as productive as I can be within the time that I have at work, and that productivity I'm very proud of, and I work very hard to make sure that I maintain quality standards to make sure that the products that get out to uh, the folks in uniform are of the highest quality. Um, the R for me stands for responsiveness, and as again a public service, regardless of the government, I'm very responsive to direction that I receive, and through policies and procedures, and implementing them fairly in the best interests of Canadians. Um, so I, for me, actually stands for in the word pride, stands really for the interdependence. Be proud enough to actually recognize that, we're not alone in this. There are three levels of government in Canada: the municipal, provincial, and federal, and we all work together. Or we work best together to serve the Canadian interest and the public. So I, for me, is interdependence, and you can see that even within departments now. Shared services um, is starting to be realized in the IT world, and we're working towards a sustainable government and towards that kind of interdependence that serves Canadians the best way that we can. D for me now stands for democracy, which is one of the interesting words right now being used in the Code of Values and Ethics by the government, which they changed about 2 years ago. So democracy is sort of replacing public interest. To me, they're more or less the same thing right now until somebody can clarify exactly the intent of the changes in the Code of Value and Ethics. I don't think that there is some online courses and stuff like that which do speak to that, and I really encourage you folks to actually go and the current performance management agreements indicate that we have read the Code of Values and Ethics, and we are trying to imply that. And to me, that's the true democracy that public servants are called to and proudly uphold. The last letter, E in Pride, to me stands for equity, and that's kind of the one of the things that, as a public servant, we really strive for, to be fair and equitable, providing sort of a level service, level playing field to people, regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, or any of the prohibitive grounds for discrimination. Canadians have a proud history of equity, and as a public servant, I strongly support that, and I'm very proud to support that. So I'd like you to take a few moments to think about what pride means to you, and how you proudly serve Canadians, and I hope that you enjoy your lunch and learn activity that you may participate in with the local, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.